1,200 tons of ore per hour. How much can it supply in 1 week? So what I'm trying to do is get it from hour into week somehow. So it's basically a fraction. If you can work out how many hours goes into a week, you work out what that magic multiplication is, and then you apply it onto the other side. Okay, so it's just like ratios. So how many hours can go into a week?
200.
200? No? So how many hours in a day?
24.
How many days in a week?
7.
24 times
1
day.
Yay.
So I'm going to use that same multiplication onto the other side. You see that? So now we take a calculator, 1,200 times 168. What does that give me? Can you calculate for me?
What is it, sir?
1200 times 168.
I can't say. 201600.
201600. Okay, so that means it's going to be a lot of tons per week.
So, but what would you times it by? Like what?
The same multiplication you would need to get hours into a week.
So 168.
Yes.
So you would get 1,200 times 5, 168.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. $1 can buy this many US cents. So 1 Aussie dollar can buy 71.9 cents. What's the value in US dollars of 500 Australian dollars? So I'm now asking for the value of 500 Aussie dollars into US dollars. So see here, we've got another conversion. I'm going to try and turn the Aussie dollars into 500. So what multiplication do I need to make there?
500.
Yeah, so you don't times together, you got to just say, to get from 1 to 500, it's times by 500. Because you're making the jump from one to another. You're making the jump from one to another. See how here from hours to week? Now we're going to get $1 into $500. So the magic multiplication is 500. And then we apply the same thing onto the right hand side.
Which is $359.50 USD.
Alright, thank you. Whoops.
US.
US dollars. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what you need to do is work out the jump, okay? Work out what multiplication you need to make. Alright, you have a question? 1 kilogram per 40 meters. What area can be covered by 25 kilograms? So I've got the first rate, yeah?
For question H, how did you get 500?
Because it's just 1 into 500. How about down here with the fertilizer? 1 into 25. What multiplication would I need to make? Times 25, good. So I'm working with 25 kilos instead of just 1. So that means I can cover 25 more area. 1,000 square meters. And that's it. See how easy it is? Your job is to work out a comparison and then get from one to another. You work out what the multiplication is or division, then the rest is applied to the other side. Yeah, so it's the same thing applied to the other side. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yeah?
No.
Now these are easy because you just know what multiplications to make straight away. Okay, these are easy because you know what multiplications to make. In question 5, the multiplication is not straightforward. All right, so I'm going to show you how to figure out the multiplication you need. All right, here's question 5. I'm going to start with 5G again. Okay, this one says a machine fills bottles at a rate of 120 bottles per minute. So the water can fill a bottle, okay? How many bottles? Oh no, sorry. How long would it take to fill up 1,000 bottles? Okay, so I've got to figure out how much time it'll take to fill that up.
4 minutes.
Nah, more. Well, look, how many 120s can fit into 1,000?
8 minutes and 8.3. I think.
Now watch it. If you want to figure out what the magic multiplication is, if you want to work out what the magic multiplication is, you will take the 1,000, then divide it by 120. No, just wait.
8.3.
So this becomes 8.3. 8.33, yes?
Yeah.
So what that means is it's going to be a multiplication of 8.33. Now the way I work out the magic multiplication is to divide. Does that make sense? Yeah, a little bit? A little bit? I'll do it on the other side. So 1 minute times 8.33 can give me 8.33 minutes. Or that would be 8 minutes and 20 seconds. It's not 33 seconds because it's 0.3 of a second. Oh, 0.3 of a minute. 0.33 equals 1/3. 1/3 of a minute is 20 seconds. So it's going to be 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Exactly. Alright, so keep that in mind. The trick is to figure out what that multiplication is using a division. So let's consider something that's similar. 5H. We've got another one of these fertilizer questions. 20 kilograms, 1 hectare. How many hectares can I cover with 50 kilograms? So the question is, what's the magic multiplication to get from 20 to 50? Alright, so 50 divided by 20 will give me 2.5. So that means the magic multiplication is 2.5. So that means I have 2.45 more fertilizer. I can then cover 2.5 times more area. Instead of 1 hectare, how many hectares can I cover now? No, not 25. No, you said it, Elizabeth. 2.5. Good. Doesn't it make sense? Because if you have more fertilizer, then you can cover more area. It's simple as that. Okay? With more fertilizer, you can cover more area. 2.5 times more fertilizer means 2.5 times more area. 25 tiles to cover 1 square meter. How many square meters will be covered by 175 tiles? You can't see? Alright. So I got 25 tiles and then it's turned into 175 tiles. So what multiplication do I make from 25 to 175? 175 divided by 25, what does that give me? 7. So that means I have 7 times more tiles. So how much more area can I cover? 7 times more area. 7 meters per square. 7 square meters. Hands up that makes sense, please. Hands up that makes examples, okay? So here's a real life example. Let's say you got money. Okay. I am going to buy I'm going to buy shirts. Let's say we go to the markets and we find $15 shirts. So that's $15 per shirt, yeah? If I had $30, how many shirts can I buy?
2.
Because I have double the money.
I was supposed to be running this.
If I triple the money, how many more shirts can I buy?
3.
One more. I can buy 3 in total. If I quadruple my money, how many more can I buy?
4.
Now, if I find out that I have a large amount of money, let's say I have a random amount, 165, and I spend all of that on shirts.
Really?
How many shirts can I buy? 11 shirts, right? Because I would have 11 times the amount of money. If you work out the times extra, the extra amount of money that you got.
So it's 15 divided by
11.
So that means it's going to be 11 times more shirts. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Let's say there's a sale and they make it $25 for 2 shirts instead. Yeah? Okay. If I decide that I have about, let's say I've got
320.
325 then, okay? Let's say I have $325. How many shirts can I buy then?
15.
13.
Now, more than 13.
Oh, 23.
More than 23.
13.
More than that.
More than that.
It's actually
26.
33.
More than that.
You have to time. There's just times it by that.
64.
26 is what I said.
Yeah.
26.
Because you have to time. Don't you have times it by 2 so you can get 2 shirts? You get the total and then you times it by 2.
You
Because
get
every 2 you get
I
20.
Okay, so what multiplication do I need to get from 25 into 325?
13, which is 13.
So I've got 13 times more money.
Yeah,
So I can buy 13 times more shirts.
yeah.
2 times 13.
26.
26 shirts.
That's what
Did you?
we said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. No, that's
And you're like more.
I'm pretty sure I could buy more. So if you work out how much more money you have, then you can work out how much more you can get. Okay, and it doesn't have to be money. It can go back to the fertilizer in the area and the tiles in the area. You can talk about bottles and capacity. As long as you know how many times more you have, then you can figure out how much more you got. Yeah?